Hello children, in this video I am going to help you in doing few activities given in unit 3. How many squares? Page number 36. So there are certain activities that you have to do here. The first one is you have to guess which has the bigger area. One of your footprints are the page of this book. To do this activity, you have to take a graph sheet like this, or you can use even any squared sheet that you have prepared. Now what you have to do, first you have to take this kind of sheet and trace one of your footprints on that. Okay, then you have to count the number of full boxes, then the number of more than half boxes, and even half squares. Okay, all that you have to calculate and find out what is the area of one of your footprint. You can write it down somewhere. Now you have to guess, is it bigger or the page of your textbook is bigger? To check that out, we can keep this sheet on the page of your textbook. See, it completely covers the textbook. So surely we can say that the area of the page of this book is bigger than the area of one of your footprints. Now, the next thing you have to check is which has the smaller area. Two 5 rupee notes together are a 100 rupee note. To find out that, first we have to take a 5 rupee note and keep it on a graph sheet or any squared sheet that you have, and find the area of this 5 rupee note. We know that it is in rectangle shape. So what we have to find out its length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And its width is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 into 6, that is length into breadth. 11 6 are 66. So we can say the area of this 5 rupee note is 66 square centimeters, isn't it? If the area of one 5 rupee note is 66 square centimeter, then what will be the area of two 5 rupee notes? It will be the double of that, isn't it? 66 square centimeters plus 66 square centimeters will be equal to how much? 132 square centimeters. Now we have found the area of two 5 rupee notes is equal to 132 square centimeters. Now we have to find the area of 100 rupee note. This is a 100 rupee note. Now we have to find its length and breadth. So what the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 centimeter is its length. And what is its width? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Children, its width is 7 centimeters. So length into breadth we have to do 14 into 7. 14 sevens are 98 square centimeter. The area of this 100 rupee note is 98 square centimeter. Now what was our question? Which has the smaller area? Two 5 rupee notes together are a 100 rupee note. So we found that the area of 100 rupee note is smaller than two 5 rupee notes area, isn't it? Now we will move to the next question. Look at a 10 rupee note. Okay. Is its area more than 100 square centimeters? Now we have to find out whether the area of this 100 rupee 10 rupee note is more than 100 square centimeters. Let us find its length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 centimeter is its length approximately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So width is 6 centimeter. So 13 into 6 we have to multiply. So 13 into 6 is equal to 78 square centimeter. So the area of this 10 rupee note is 78 square centimeter, which is less than 100 square centimeters. Okay. You can also get more currency notes and try such similar activities. Now the next question is the area of the blue shape more than the area of yellow shape, and why? Now we have to find out whether the area of this blue shape is more than yellow shape or not. Now let's find out the area of this yellow shape. There are 6 square units. So the area of this rectangle is 6 square centimeters. So when we look at this triangle, here also we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 full squares. There are 4 full squares and these two are also more than half. So this also will take it as full. So there are 6 full squares. The area of this blue shape is also 6 square centimeters. Now to confirm that whether the area is same, we can check out like this. See, I have two pieces. When I join these two pieces together, we will get the shape of this rectangle. Now if I take out these two pieces and arrange here, I will get the same shape as this triangle. This shows that the area of both the shapes is equal. Now question number E. Is the perimeter of the yellow shape more than the perimeter of the blue shape? Why? Now we are talking about the perimeter of this yellow shape and perimeter of this triangle. To find this out, you have to use your ruler. Find out the length and width of this rectangle from in your textbook. Use your ruler, then add all the four sides. You can even use the formula. Here also you have to use a ruler and check the length of each side and add all the three sides. But when you do this activity, you will understand that the perimeter of these two shapes is not the same because there is change in the shapes. Here there are four sides, here there are only three sides, and the length of each side is different. The next activity is how big is my hand? Trace your hand on the squared sheet on the next page. In page number 37, squared sheet is given. You have to keep your left hand and trace with your right hand. Okay. If you find that the textbook page is smaller, you can use this kind of graph sheet and trace your hand like this. Then you have to count all the squares that are there inside the hand and find its area. You know the rule, you have to count the full squares, then more than half squares also you have to take it as full squares, and half squares you have to, two half squares you have to count as one full square, and if it is less than half square you have to neglect it. That means you should not count that. Okay. What is the area of your hand? After finding the area of your hand, you have to write the answer in the textbook, page number 36. And what is the area of your friend's hand? Once you have completed the activity, you can share the information with your friend and find out what is the area of his or her hand. That also you can write in your textbook and you can compare whose hand is bigger. Okay. Now page number 37, similar kind of activity is given. My footprint is longer, but my footprint is wider. So whose foot is bigger? Again you have to check whose footprint is larger, yours or your friends. So how will you decide this? Again you have to use the same method. You have to trace your foot on a grid or a square sheet or a graph sheet and find its area, and you have to write it down. Then same information you have to get from your friend and see whose footprint is bigger. Okay. Children, I have made this activity to help you understand how to do all these things at home. You have to try out all these things at home, and you have to get more and more confident in finding area of regular as well as irregular shapes. Children, in page number 38, here few animals and their footprints are given. Baby rhino is telling, my skin has many folds, so I have a big area. This way the air all over me keeps me cool. See, his body is big and it has a big area. What is the area of my footprint? Elephant is asking. Surely we can find out all this, isn't it? What is the area of my footprint? Tiny ant is telling. Now you have to guess which animal's footprint will have the same area as yours. This you have to discuss and you have to find out. Okay, is it a dog or a monkey or a cow? You have to decide. Here are some footprints of animals in actual sizes. Guess the area of their footprints in actual size. See, hens footprint is given in actual size, and dog's footprint is also given in actual size. You have to find the number of squares covered and then write down beside it. Okay. Now there is one more shortcut to find area. It's so time consuming. See, here is a tiger's footprint in real. Make big squares and rectangles like this to find the area faster. In this way you can make a square, biggest one, and you can find how many full squares are covered. So you can say approximately the area of this one is 6 square centimeter. Similarly, you have to draw rectangles or squares in all these and find the area of each of these. Okay, this is the shortest way to find the area of irregular shapes. This is very faster. No problem if you neglect these which are not covered in these rectangles. Sure, this will be the nearest guess you have to make the about the area of these shapes.